Hello viewers, I am Rajkumar Soni. I welcome you all in my channel Military Academy. Viewers, in this video we shall learn 10 different important rules for spotting error for NDA 2020 exam which is going to happen on 6th of September. So this video will be helpful for the officers level exam basically, and yes, for the lower level exams also for SSC, bank, CDS, Navy, Air Force and other competitive examination. We all know that spotting error is one of the most difficult part of a English paper. Yes, this is a very challenging part, spotting error, because you need to know all the grammar rules, structure, okay, uses of word. That means vocabulary part. But we together will rock. So let's start. So viewers, about me, I am an instructor of competitive academic English, group discussion and physical fitness. My career history, I have served in Navy from 2004 to 2019. My teaching experience, I imparted instruction in the Navy too. And after retirement, I have an academy, military academy, which is in Balia, Uttar Pradesh. Viewers, why am I remarkable? Why I am making this video? Viewers, I am an educator of an academy also. I have earned certificate for advanced English level C1, which is the second highest certificate of English proficiency. And I have upper immediate level B2 certificate, which I have got from British Council, which is the third highest standard of English proficiency. Okay, thank you so much. So viewers, let's come to the topic. So what kind of directions will be getting that? There will be in the exam, you'll find one this kind of direction, that is spot error. If sentence is correct, then mark no error. So either if there is any error in that sentence, you can mark option A, B, C. And in case if you find that sentence is correct, then you can choose to go for the option D, that is no error. So I have just summarized all this. They give a very descriptive line that if there is error, you mark. In a simple sentence, I have just quoted the directions. But the theme is that if any error is there, you can choose the particular option. If there is no error, you can go for the option D. And we all are aware about that. Okay, so let's come to the first question. So the speech of Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi was broadcasted over all the major channels, no error. So let's see the first part, that is A, the speech of Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. Okay, there is no error, was broadcasted over. So here, viewer, this is an example of passive voice. So the verb broadcast, okay, broadcast, its first form, second form and third form all are same. That means broadcast is the exact word, that means to spread or to give no, to announce to a larger audience. To broadcast means to deliver to a larger audience. So broadcast, V1 is broadcast, V2 is also broadcast, and V3 is also broadcast. So here the correct use of V3 is broadcast only, not broadcasted. Okay, in fact you can find this word in other countries also, but what we are following, that broadcast, all these three forms are broadcast only. Okay, so error is in option B. So the correct sentence will be broadcast over, not broadcasted. Okay, now let's move to second question. I ordered two microphones on two different dates. Fine. From Amazon, the former was delivered on time. The later was delivered a bit late due to COVID. Okay, if you see, I ordered two microphones on two different dates. Okay, no error. From Amazon, comma, the former was delivered on time. Former, why former? Former means the previous, the first one. Okay, so two microphones were ordered. The former, the first one was delivered on time. Okay, sentence is correct till here. The later was delivered a bit late. So if you see, this later means that after. Okay, later means after. This is the comparative form of adjective and adverb. Adjective and adverb. Late, later and then latest. But what we need here is the second one or the later one, not this one. So the correct word here, one adjective is later. Latter, not later. If you see, late is an adjective and adverb, that means that means that something is happening late, and later refers to something happening in the future. Okay, and the terms former and later are words used to distinguish between two things. That is, former directs us to the first of these two things, and the later, latter, it is also an adjective, directs us to the second or the last thing of them. Getting my point? So latter, latter, refers to the second or second of the two things mentioned in the previous sentences or phrases. So getting my point? So here the correct adjective should be latter. That means the second part, the second one. But when you mention later, that means that afterward. Normally we say that, okay brother, I shall see you later on. So it means that afterwards, मैं आपसे बाद में मिलूंगा. But the moment you use latter, latter, it means that if there is two things, then the first is called former. This is here, and if the second thing, if you are referring, that means the later. This is latter. So don't get confused. Okay, and if you use I shall see you latter, so this sentence will be wrong. Okay, so this is just like homophones type question or confusing word. So here the main intention of giving this kind of question by examiner is that whether you know the difference between latter and latter. Latter means something which is going to happen next time or the afterward. On latter means that something which is you are referring the second part or the last part. Okay, so here error is in option C, latter. Next question. They asked me when would I join the cocktail party on the promotion of a senior officer. So if you see, they asked me. Okay, this is an indirect speech. So in indirect speech, we know that the interrogative sentence become affirmative one. So see, they asked me when. Okay, WH word. So when would I join? So if you see very in the friction of second, rather than writing here when would I join, it makes it interrogative. But what is required here is affirmative. So the correct the sequence of word will be when I would join the cocktail party on the promotion of a senior officer. Getting my point? Because this verb will be here and this I will be here. Okay, because we need here affirmative sentence, whether the sentence of reported speech is in interrogative form or interrogative sentence. Okay, so error is in option B. Next, does Aman think that he is taller than all other candidates in the PFT training? So if you see, does Aman think that? Okay, sentence is fine here. He is taller than. Okay, taller than, that means comparative degree, all other candidates in the PFT training. So when you are using comparative degree, it means here when you are using comparative degree, then here we should use not all other candidates, it should be any other and candidate, not candidates. Okay, E, only E, not S. Okay, so that means क्या अमन सोचता है कि वह पीएफटी ट्रेनिंग में सबसे लंबा लड़का है या किसी भी लड़के से सबसे लंबा है, किसी भी लड़के से लंबा है. Okay, comparative degree. So while you are using taller here, comparative degree, so it should be any other candidate, because you cannot say all other, because the moment when you are saying all other candidate, that then it should be required here superlative degree. Okay, so as per the sentence, the error is in option C. Okay, part C, and here it should require any other candidate rather than all other candidate. Okay, next question. When his wife was cooking, then his child picked up a burned coal in his right hand. Okay, very good question. When his wife was cooking, fine, no error, then his child picked up, okay, no error, a burned coal. If you see a burned coal in his right hand, that means the coal is burning, and if coal is burning, it means it should use here, the gerund should be used rather than burn. And in fact, the correct form of verb form of the correct form of verb is burn, burnt, and burnt, not burned. Okay, so burning coal, okay, at gerund, burning coal, and now it is working as here adjective. The coal was burning, the coal was on fire, so his wife was cooking, then his child picked up a burning coal, jalta hua coal, not burned coal. Okay, so C is having error. Be careful. Now here learning about the correct uses of gerund, okay, which is working as, which is doing the part of an adjective. Next, all the breads have been eaten by the NCC cadets during camp in Manali. Okay, all the breads. If you remember that this noun breads, you cannot make it plural. And if you want to make it plural, then you need to use word loaves of. So all loaves of bread, not breads. Okay, all loaves, this is important, all loaves of bread have been eaten by the NCC cadet during Manali. So the key concept is here, this question is of noun and number. Bread, you cannot change it directly by putting s in, by you cannot make it plural by adding s. You need to put loaves of bread, okay, like advice, pieces of advice, not advices. Okay, so pieces of advice, loaves of bread, fine. Be careful. And there are a number of nouns which requires pieces of furniture, pieces of advices, pieces of paper, loaves of bread, etc. So you need to memorize the correct uses of noun and number. Okay, next, it is raining in Ajamgarh, okay, since Tuesday. So before moving ahead, if you see, this is an example of present perfect continuous tense. And what is required here is that a perfect continuous tense requires has been. Okay, so it has been raining in Ajamgarh since Tuesday, but it is not raining in Balia. So here the sentence is correct, but here since we are referring time also, so this is an example of present perfect continuous tense. So it will require has been, not present continuous. We need to use here present perfect continuous. So has been. So error is in part A. Next, the health minister said that the facility was being augmented for a number of diagnoses simultaneously for COVID patients. Okay, very hot topic, COVID patient diagnosis. So if you see, the health minister said that, okay, the facility was being augmented, okay, for a number of diagnoses. If you see, for a number of diagnoses means many diagnoses, and the plural of diagnosis is diagnosis. Okay, E, this I should be converted to E to make it plural, because a number of tests simultaneously. So here it should be E, plural number. Okay, so be careful. So error is in part B. Very important. Next, all things in this world have its own advantages and disadvantages, and everything happens for a reason. If you see, all things in this world, okay, no error, have its own advantages. If you see, this is all things plural number, so it requires a plural pronoun. So rather than writing its, you need to put their, because the plural of its is their. So all things in this world have their own advantages and disadvantages, and everything happens for a reason. So the error is in part B. The correct, this question is from correct usage of pronoun their. Next question. There is no doubt of his failing in the ICSE board examination. Okay, if you see, there is no doubt, okay, no error of his failing in. If you see, there is no doubt of not his. After preposition, this is preposition, and after preposition, the pronoun case is in objective. That means objective case of pronoun should be used after preposition. So there is no doubt of him. उसके लेके कोई डाउट नहीं है कि फेलिंग इन द एग्जामिनेशन दैट गाय विल बी फेल that guy will fail in the ICC board examination. Getting my point? So there is no doubt of him. First part, there is no doubt of him. उसके बारे में कोई डाउट नहीं है फेलिंग इन द ICSE बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन कि वो ICSE बोर्ड के एग्जामिनेशन में फेल होगा. सो हियर यू शुड यूज हिम नॉट his. Why? Because after preposition the correct case of pronoun is objective case. Fine. So viewers, I hope that this video of spotting error for the NDA 20 you liked it very much. If you have liked this video, then please subscribe my channel for getting the updates of the latest video. In case you have already subscribed my channel, then like, share and comment so that I will get more energy to make more such wonderful videos for you. Thank you so much for watching. Best wishes. Get selected. Jai Hind.